What is going on, guys? Matt Downs with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports to help give you the edge for this NBA 6-game Thursday slate on DraftKings. Cannot wait to break it down. If you guys are brand new to this channel, we provide both free and paid content for all daily fantasy sports across all sports. If you could please show your support by hitting that subscribe button, notification bell, and of course smashing that like button for all of our future NBA content. If you would like to know more about becoming a better DFS player and taking down that big GPP, head over to www.patreon.com/DGFantasy for more information. On Patreon, we give advanced cheat sheets for all DFS sports on DraftKings. These cheat sheets include updated projections, ownership, and our overall favorite plays from slate to slate. We take it a step further by teaching you how to play fantasy sports like a shark, by showing you where the best leverage spots are to put you in the best spots to take down tourneys. Also included is our private Discord chat where you get to talk over the slate with everyone, including our coaches, to help build your lineups. Now let's go ahead and dive right into this NBA 6-game slate. But first, you guys know we have to go over some Patreon success. And also, if you guys stay to the very end of this video, I'm going to be providing one prize pick, one free pick to all you guys. Yesterday, we gave away one free pick. It was Bradley Beal over 45. You got to 53 fantasy points on the evening. And if you guys took that free play, lucky you. You guys cashed out. We're going to be doing another one. Also, if you guys haven't signed up for prize picks, use code DGF for a 100% match up to $100 over there on prize picks. One of the easiest ways to play DFS today. It's a prop betting website, a fantasy website where you bet the over or under on certain guys' fantasy points outputs. And you also can bet on the over or under on other statistical categories such as points, rebounds, assists, triple doubles, all that good stuff. So head over there, guys, if you guys are interested in that promotion. Focusing on Patreon, though, if you guys haven't signed up for Patreon, we're going to show you some Patreon success here. Looks like a double-up success story here. 341 points yesterday. Great job there. That was a double-up. We had a close GPP takedown. $239 won on the evening. A bunch of three-person contests, which is something we also preach. Had a SuperDraft. Had a good SuperDraft night there. Looks like he won $100.25. We had another takedown. $30 looks like it was a $25 contest. We also had $40 turned into $1,244.50 over there on SuperDraft. We do provide SuperDraft projections every single day on our Patreon if you guys haven't checked that out as well. And then last but not least, we had another takedown, $4 into $120. So great night all the way around on Patreon. And again, $20 gets you access to all of our favorite sports, all of our favorite GBP plays, cash plays, everything in between, leverage sheets, all of that for $20 for every single major sport going on right now and going into the future, leading up through our website launch, which is hopefully really soon. Should be really soon here. All right, let's focus on this NBA slate. We have, first of all, Phoenix versus Boston. With Phoenix, Nader is out. Crowder is questionable. Won't really impact that Phoenix picture. With Boston, this is the major slate-breaking injury news that we are going to be waiting for. Jason Tatum is questionable. Kemba Walker is questionable. And Jaylen Brown, Fournier, and Robert Williams are officially out. So if either one of those guys are ruled out, yes, all aboard the Boston train. We really have to be paying attention to that picture. With Philly, it looks like everybody's good to go. Seth Curry, Tobias, and Ben Simmons were all held out last night. Looks like they are playing against Milwaukee. I understand that because Milwaukee is favored by 5 points on at home here. So it looks like they'll need all the star power to compete there against Milwaukee. Going over to New Orleans, we have Johnson, Alexander Walker, Josh Hart, out for those guys. Doesn't really impact the picture surprisingly too much just because of all these price tags. They've been adjusted based on the injury news that has come out over the past couple slates. So New Orleans, not really too much interest there outside of big GBP options. Plus they're playing in a pace down spot here versus Orlando. Orlando is playing at home here without Ennis and Terrence Ross. They are questionable. Michael Carter-Williams and Porter are officially out. Detroit, not really too much going on there for once in their lives here. Detroit looks to be playing a full roster against my San Antonio Spurs with just Trey Lyles out. Doesn't really impact the picture there. With Charlotte, we have Lonzo Ball, Darling, Hayward, and Malik Monk out. That is definitely a picture we're going to be interested in. Charlotte against Washington. Also, Zach LaVine still out for Chicago. We're going to be paying attention to that picture here in a little bit. And then last but not least, of course, with the Lakers, we still have Dudley, James out, and Anthony Davis is probable to play in tonight's game, which is very, very interesting. So we'll have to take a look at there. And then with Dallas, just Terry is out. Nothing really going on there in terms of injury news. But let's start out with Boston. Let's talk about the what ifs, what we know now. My favorite option on the slate as of right now is going to be Tristan Thompson. I'll tell you guys why. Daniel Tice shipped away. We are without Robert Williams, Evan Fournier, and Jaylen Brown to eat into some of those minutes. He is projected right now 28 minutes. I think that's a bit on the conservative side, and not a bad matchup versus DeAndre Ayton. So I do like him. He played 33 minutes in the last contest. I expect about 28 to 33 minutes in this contest as well. Right now, we have him penned right now at 29 fantasy points, a 6 point per dollar value. So I do like that at a 4.8K price tag. I know it's not the best matchup in terms of pace, but a good matchup versus DeAndre Ayton, a good 1v1. They rank 20th in the league against opposing big men there versus Boston. Another guy I do like is obviously going to be Jason Tatum if he does play 37 minutes. 10.2K is what he is at. Only averaging 1.33 fantasy points per minute without Jaylen Brown, but keep in mind the matchup here. If they are going to keep it competitive here with Phoenix, it's going to be because of Jason Tatum. Also take a look at guys like Marcus Smart if Kemba Walker is out. But right now, I just have my eyes on somebody like Tristan Thompson. 4.8K. Going to be a steal here for somebody that's going to be playing 30-plus minutes. And very thin rotation, a lot of usage to go around on that team. Another team I want to talk about here, Chicago. They have been without LaVine, but we got a good sample size of what this team looks like without LaVine last night. Guys like Patrick Williams only played about 20 minutes. Garrett Temple played 26. We had Markkanen playing about 22 as of right now. Troy Brown only played 17. We had Daniel Tice. This was the big question mark. How many minutes is he going to play? Only played about 20 minutes. So this might make for some bad chalk options. I don't know right now in terms of the minutes. Again, we got a 1-game sample size, and that was with Vucevic only playing 26 minutes last night. So it's kind of all over the place. I'm not really that confident in any one of these guys sticking out to me. Maybe Garrett Temple with the upside in minutes, $3,800 in 28 minutes. I want to talk about this before this team is chalked, because I guarantee you these guys will carry ownership just because they're low price tags. If you guys look up and down the board, very appealing. But again, the minutes, I have no idea what's going to be happening. If anybody, I really do like Markkanen here. Right now projected at 21 minutes. He did play 21 minutes in the last contest, so that explains his projection here. But at 4.1K, probably my favorite option, just given his history, given his fantasy points per minute, averages over a fantasy point per minute. And if he plays more than 21 minutes, then yeah, it's going to be my favorite value play there. Switching over to Charlotte, let's take a look at Charlotte. There you are on the other side of the ball here. Without Gordon Hayward, Malik Monk, LaMelo Ball, and Nate Darling. Not too much to go around here. I do like PJ Washington in terms of value. Comes out to a 5.9K price tag, projecting 32 minutes and a 5.2 point per dollar value. So he's going to probably be my favorite value play on this team. Jalen McDaniels, also not that bad, 5.6K price tag and a 31-minute projected minutes. And right now, not showing the best point per dollar value. But if you guys look at all these price tags, they're all coming up just because of all the guys that have been out. This is a slight pace up spot generally for Chicago, but without Zach LaVine, it looks to be not that high of a pace. So those are going to be the next guys in terms of value. And then let's go ahead and touch base on this Lakers game with Anthony Davis against Dallas. So Anthony Davis is back, and right now projected to be on the minute restriction, only projected 15 minutes right here on Fantasy Cruncher. I don't know. We have to see what that looks like, because if Anthony Davis is projected as full minutes, which I don't think is likely, but if he's projected for 30-plus minutes, he's only 9.4K, so I love him as a spend-up spot. But other than that, I would avoid the LA Lakers. Again, all their price tags have come up. But yeah, right now we are waiting on that Boston news. Once the Boston news does break, then all aboard the Boston train, because if Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and also Kemba Walker are ruled out, then yes, Boston's going to be the way to go. I also wouldn't be surprised if any one of these guys are ruled out a little bit closer to lock. Talking about the rest of the league, it just happens these days. I mean, we had a 12-gamer last night where everybody was ruled out, right before lock, and we had to adjust our numbers. By the way, we will be going live before lock if we do have time. It's going to be between MLB, covering NBA, everything else in between. Again, we are punching in a bunch of numbers behind the scenes, so we will go go live before lock, assuming that we have MLB done and ready to go. But switching over to our prize picks board here, my favorite pick of the day is going to be Tristan Thompson. Right now, we have him projected at 23 points on prize picks, but our projections have him at exactly 29 points. So do the math. Looks like a big discrepancy there. Regardless of what happens going forward, I love Tristan Thompson to hit that over of 23 fantasy points right here at the very top. And hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please do hit that subscription button, notification bell, and of course, smash that like button for all of our future NBA content. With all that being said, have a great rest of your day, and let's cash.